What have we got on tonight?
You are looking at what a well-dressed Nigerian woman wears. Isn't it beautiful? Enough of this assimilationist junk. Oh, come Gossier!
What kind of dance is that?
It's a folk dance.
What kind of folks do that, honey?
It's a dance of welcome.
Who are you welcoming?
The men, back to the village.
Where have they been?
How should I know? Off hunting or something. They're back now.
Yeah. And Ethiopia stretched forth her hands again.
Yes, and Africa sure is flaming hot.
Shut up. I'm digging the drums. The drums move me. In my heart of hearts, I am much warrior.
In your heart of hearts, you are much stronger.
Me and Jomo. That's my man, King Yama. Name and Smith. Hot damn. Oh, come on, go see it! The lion is waking! Oh, listen, my black brothers. Do you hear the rushing of the waters against the shores of the coastlines? Do you hear the screeching of the cocks in yonder hills beyond where the chiefs meet in council for the coming of the mighty war? Do you hear the beating of the wings of the birds flying low over the mountains and the low places of our lands? Do you hear the singing of our women, singing the great songs to our babies in the great houses, singing the great war songs? Oh, do you hear, my black brothers?
We hear you, flaming spear!
Telling us to prepare for the greatness of the time! Black brother!
Yes, get up, you got company. Walk so then you get down off that table and stop acting like a fool.
He's got a little too much to drink. I don't know what her excuse is.
Look, I'm in regards to the theater, well, I'm not going to be in it, so go change.
Girl, you done lost your natural mind. Look at your hair.
I didn't do anything to it, except cut it off!
That ain't that the truth. It's what ain't been done to it. You expect this boy to take you out with your hair all nappy like this?
That's up to George if he's ashamed of his heritage.
Don't be so proud of yourself, Benny, just because you look eccentric.
How can something that's natural be eccentric?
That's what eccentric means, being natural. Go change.
I don't like that, George.
Why must you and your brother make an argument out of everything people say?
Because I hate assimilationist Negroes.
Well, somebody please tell me what a similar whoever means.
Oh, it's a college girl's way of calling people Uncle Tom. That is what it means.
Well, what does it mean?
It means someone who's willing to give up his own culture and submerge himself completely in the dominant, and in this case, oppressive culture.
Oh, dear, dear, dear. Here we go. A lecture on the African past, on our great West African heritage. In 1 second, we read all about the great Ashanti empires, the great song-paid civilization, and the great sculpture of Beneatha. And then maybe some poetry in the Bentley. And the whole monologue will end in the word heritage. Let's face it, baby. Your heritage is nothing but a bunch of raggedy-ass spirituals. That's what grass is.
Grass huts? You see, you're standing there and you're splendid ignorance talking about people who were the first to smelt iron on the face of the earth. The Ashanti were performing surgical operations while the English were still tattooing themselves with blue dragons. Ha!
Have a seat. Well, I made it. For September. Well, like they always say about Chicago weather, if it's too hot or too cold for you, just wait a minute, it'll change. Would you like a nice cold beer?
No, thank you. I don't care for beer.
What time is the show start?
Well, it's supposed to be an 8:30 curtain, but that's just Chicago, though, you know. In New York, standard curtain time is 8:40.
You get to New York a lot?
A few times.
Well, I've never been to New York.
New York ain't got nothing Chicago, ain't. Just a bunch of hustling people all squeezed up together. Being Easter.
Oh, you
Plenty of time.
Walter Lee.
Plenty. What we got to drink in this house? Why don't you offer this man some refreshment? Don't understand how to entertain people in this house.
No, thank you. I don't care for anything.
Mama!
I'll be out in a minute.
Where's Mama?
She ain't got back yet.
Why are you college boys wearing faggot looking white shoes? White shoes cold as it is.
You just have to excuse him.
No, they don't. Excuse me for what? I'll excuse myself when I need to be excused. And look as crazy as them black soft Beneatha wears out here all the time.
It's a colored style, Walter.
Style hell, she like she got burned legs or something.
Oh, Walter.
Oh, Walter, oh, Walter. How's your old man making out?
That's right.
I heard y'all going to buy that big hotel on the drive. Shrewd move. The old man's all right, man. I mean, he knows how to operate. I mean, he thinks big, you know what I mean? For a home, you know. But I think he's kind of running out of ideas now. Listen, man. I'd like to talk to him. I got some plans that could turn this city upside down. I mean, things like he does. Big. Invest big. Gamble big. Hell. Lose big if you have to. You know what I mean? There's not a man on the whole south side that understands my kind of thinking, you dig? Man, you ought to sit down and talk sometime, man. Man, I got me some ideas.
We'll have to do that sometime, Walter.
Yeah. Well, when you get the time, I know you're a busy little boy.
Walter Lee.
I know it ain't nothing in the world as busy as you color college boys with your fraternity pins and your white shoes. I see you all the time going to your classes. What the hell they teach you over there? They teach you how to be a man. They teach you how to run and take over the world. They teach you how to run a rubber plantation or a steel mill. Nah, just to talk proper and read books and wear them faggoty looking white shoes.
You're all whacked up with things.
Hey, you? Ain't you, little man? Ain't you just about had it yet? Don't you see no stars gleaming that you just can't reach out and grab? You happy? You got it made? Bitter? Man, I'm a volcano. Bitter? Here I am, a giant, surrounded by ants. Ants don't even know what it is the giant's talking about.
Walter, ain't you with nobody?
No, because ain't nobody with me. Not even my own mother.
Walter, that's a terrible thing to say.
What happened?
What happened to your head?
I cut it off, brother.
Well, I'll be damned. I guess that's what they mean by the African bush.
Let's go, George.
You're something, guy. You know? Sorry.
Yeah, I like it too.
Oh, no, baby. You leave yours alone. You might turn out to have a pin-shaped head or something.
See y'all later.
Y'all have a nice evening.
Well, thanks. Good night. Good night.
Who is Prometheus?
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
See, they get to a point where they can't insult a man to man. They gotta go and talk about something nobody ever heard of.
I know it's an insult. Maybe Prometheus is a
Prometheus?
nice fellow.
I bet I ain't never known such man. I bet that simple-minded
Walter.
don't start.
Start what?
You're nagging. Where was I? Who was I with? How much money did I spend?
Walter, why don't we just sit down and talk about it?
I've been out talking with people who actually care about the things I got on my mind.
I guess that means people like Willie Harris.
Yes, people like Billy Harris.
Why don't y'all just hurry up and go into the banking business and stop talking about it?
Why? You want to know why? Because we all tied up in a race of people that don't know how to do nothing but moan, pray, and have babies.
Sonny, why can't you stop fighting me?
Who's fighting you? Who even cares about you?
Well, guess I might as well go on to bed. I don't know where we lost him. But we had him. I'm sorry about this new baby, Walter. I guess I might as well finish what I started. Guess I just didn't realize how bad things were. I just didn't realize it.
It's been rough, ain't it, baby? How we get to a place where we're scared to talk softness to each other? Why it got to be like that? Ruth, what is it gets to the people that ought to be close?
I don't know. I think about it a lot.
On account of you and me, you mean? The way things are with us. The way something's come down between us.
There ain't so much between us. Not when you come to me and try to talk to me, try to be with me even a little.
Sometimes I don't even know how to try.
Life don't have to be like this. Sometimes people can do things so that things are better. Remember how we used to talk on Travis's phone? About how we were going to leave our house. It's all starting to get late.
Mama, where you been?
Steps getting longer than they
Mama, where have you been all day?
Where's Travis?
I let him go out early and he ain't got back yet. Boys, he gonna get it.
Mama,
Yes, sir.
where did you go this afternoon?
I went downtown and did some business I had to.
What kind of business?
Now, you know not to question me like no child, brother.
Mama, you need to go do something with that money. Something crazy.
Mama, I nothing. You get on in that bedroom and get yourself ready.
Y'all don't never let the child explain himself.
Keep out of it, Lena. 1,000 times I have told you not to go off like that.
But at least let me tell him something first. I want him to be the first to hear. Come with Travis. Travis, you know that money your grandmama got in the mail this morning.
Yes,
Guess what your grandmother gone and done with that money?
I don't know, Grandma.
She went out and bought you a house. Ain't you glad about the house, baby? And it's gonna be all yours when you get to be a man.
Yeah, I always wanted to live in a house.
Give me some sugar then. And when you say your prayers tonight, you thank God and your grandfather, because it was him who gave you the house in his own way.
You get on in there and get yourself ready. Go on, go on. So you went and did it. Praise God. Please, honey, let me be glad.
It's a nice house too. 3 bedrooms. Nice big one for you and Ruth. Me and Beneatha still have to share a room, but Travis will have one of his own. And I think if the new baby be a boy, maybe we can get one of them double-decker outfits. And there's a patch of dirt where maybe I can grow me a few flowers. And a nice basement. Of course, I don't want to make it sound like it's more than what it is. It's just a plain little old house, but it's built good and solid. And it'll be ours. Possibly it means something to a man when he can walk on floors that belong to him.
Where is it?
It's out there in Claiborne Park.
Where?
406 Claiborne Street, Claiborne Park.
Clyburn Park. Mama, there ain't no colored people living in Clyburn Park.
Guess it's gonna be some now.
So that's the piece of comfort you went out and bought for us today.
Son, I tried to find the nicest place for the least amount of money for my family.
Well, I ain't never been afraid of no crackers, mind you, but aren't there any other houses anywhere?
Them houses they put up for colors in them places ought to seem to cost twice as much. I did the best I could.
Well. All I can say is, this is my time. My time to say goodbye to these goddamn cracking walls and these marching cockroaches and this closet which ain't now or never was no kitchen. Then I say it loud and good. Hallelujah and goodbye misery. I don't ever want to see your ugly face again.
Amen.
Lena, is there a whole lot of sunlight?
Yes, there's a whole lot of sunlight.
Well, I guess I better go see about Travis. Lord knows I sure don't feel like whooping nobody today.
Son, you understand what I done today, don't you? Possibly I just saw the family falling apart today, just falling to pieces in front of my eyes. We was going backwards instead of forwards. Talking about killing babies and wishing each other was dead. When it gets like that in life, you just got to push on out and do something bigger.
Son, I wish you'd say something. I wish you'd say how you think I done the right thing.
What you need me to say it was all right for? You, the head of this family. You run our lives like you want to. It was your money and you did what you wanted with it. So what you need me to say it was all right for? So you butchered up a dream of mine. You, who always talking about your children's dreams.
Walter Lee,